This message goes out to the following. Prime Minister KeirStarmer, President Zelensky, President Keller-Sutter, Prime Minister Christensen, Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez, President Lee Jae-myung, King Solomon, President Putin, President Mahmoud Abbas, President Claudia Sheinbaum, King Abdullah II, Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi, Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni, Supreme Leader Saeed Ali Khamenei, President Draupadi Murmu, Chancellor Friedrich Merz, President Emmanuel Macron, Prime Minister Sebastian Lecornu, Prime Minister Petteri Orpo, President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, President Xi Jinping, President Kim Jong-un, Prime Minister Mark Carney, Prime Minister Anthony Albanese, Secretary General Mark Rutte, Secretary General Antonio Gutierrez, and Pope Leo XIV. I apologize to those I did not name, and since all of you are too busy to come to me, I need to speak to you all. My name is Willie. Get U.S. soldiers out of your countries. By the end of 2026, get U.S. soldiers out of your countries. If you haven't noticed, wealth-backed extremists have bought control of the U.S. military from the government of the people. I can foresee them pulling the rug right out from under you in a time of need that they set up. And I believe you can see it too. Personally, here in my home, I have seen the drones, the surveillance, the robot-controlled weapons, and all the gear at an expo. So I know that they are capable and preparing to go to war with any country that they please. One of the associated partners of the expo was literally the military order of world wars. As you have seen, they are willing to kill their own citizens, and they're willing to kill yours. And they have a militarized colony in every one of your countries. So it's understandable that there's reasonable fear in going against them or trying to find any system that works without them. But that's where we're at. And you need to be warned. We are not capable of regaining control quickly enough from within the United States. Many of our citizens are basically brainwashed by racism and convenience, and they are raised to not care what happens to someone who is not in their own state, much less in a different country, as long as their lives are not disrupted. You will have to treat us like Germany in 1942. And you will have to come and rescue us when this is over. From what I can see, it will be pushed to before 2027, if they can manage to get the rest of the pieces in place so that they can announce a new government. They just don't want you or the people to know about it yet, for obvious reasons. Who am I to be trusted other than a citizen who's been aware and watching this for 3 decades of my life? I am personally one of only 500 humans in all of human existence who has ever lived good enough existences to make it to heaven when they died. I am a unique being in this universe, and I know it. And the reason I'm even here talking to you is because the earth is at a point in its health and in the state of the world that the conscious life energy of the universe has seen the death of this planet and its ability to even produce or sustain life after so much time went into maintaining and getting such a perfect world for life ready. Now, I volunteered for this job. I wanted to come back because we were warned none of us would ever see this place again if we didn't. But we had to come back to help. My version of helping you was this: coming to warn you and help you understand exactly where the earth is. We have to start fixing the environment, or we will all lose this planet because of the selfish choices of a greedy few. And I was not okay with that. Solutions to such a big problem. World peace. Instead of world war, that's what we're aiming for. There's enough to go around, and everything on this earth was here before any of you were even born. It's not owned by any of you. Life is aware, whether you want to believe it or not, of the intentions of your choices, even as you make them. So you can't think you're going to get to the other side and trick life. Those responsible for what is going on the earth will be held accountable. And I am also here as a witness for that. And we'll be waiting when we all all get to the other side, to make sure